Tonight, connecting with Canadian voters as patriotism soars north of the border. Pierre Poilievre's pledge to create a united, rich nation in a campaign-style speech.
We will bear any burden and pay any price to protect the sovereignty and independence of our country.
The strategy shift as parties build off national pride.
We're going to control our future. We are going to build our future.
Tough talk on tariffs from Canada's Foreign Affairs Minister on the global stage.
If the U.S. administration is doing that to Canada, you're next.
How world leaders are reacting to Donald Trump's ongoing trade threats.
We need to unite.
The GST tax holiday comes to an end, but did businesses or consumers benefit?
Lower taxes is a good thing.
Well, we'll save the tax today and get take advantage of what's back to normal.
And celebrating 60 years.
Give round of applause to this amazing flag.
How Canadians are wrapping themselves in red and white on this Flag Day.
Without you, dear flag, Canada wouldn't exist.
I need a limiter. I need some side chain.
As Donald Trump's tariff threats unleash a patriotic wave among Canadians. CTV's Jeremy Sharon starts.
More like Justin Trudeau's non-tariff. His tariff that he caused.
We are mild-mannered and made of steel.
He pledged a strong response if the U.S. moves ahead with tariffs, vowing to match those imposed on steel.
Yes!
And aluminum.
Let me be clear. We will never be the 51st state. We will bear
to eliminate barriers to interprovincial trade and committed to increasing defense spending with a focus on the Arctic.
That was a cool shot.
Premiers together within 30 days of taking office to eliminate barriers to
interprovincial
interprovincial trade and committed to increasing defense spending with a focus on the Arctic.
Everything is broken.
Everything is broken. Fake news.
Fake news.
The Liberal Party is looking to tie Pierre Poilievre to Donald Trump.
No one who worships Donald Trump should negotiate with him.
That's Mark Carney. He's going to be the Liberal leader. I'm telling you.
We've been hearing up until this point things like axe the tax and Canada's broken. But this is different. This is Canada first and an attempt to appeal both to Canadians and Americans about
I'm just going to virtue signal, okay?
what we share in common and what we can find in the way of mutual solutions.
Because it's the news. That's what you do.
What does this mean for the parties?
Well, we're seeing a response on the part of the Conservatives.
And now, for the non-partisan analysis of political strategy.
Indicating both rank and file and the leader are concerned about those polls. And they've got lots of money to contest this, lots to sort of try to appeal to Canadians about what they've got on offer and to challenge what Mark Carney has to offer.
Lori, thank you for your time.
The uranium for your nuclear weapons or the nickel or the aluminum.
We need to keep the synchrotron going. That's a Saskatoon joke.
It is a question of tolerance and whether what we're seeing is simply a diplomatic global version of the art of the deal.
Satan
says it means other world leaders will need to coordinate strong responses to Trump much quicker than they have so far.
All the things are happening in quick time, and I'm not really very confident that both sides.
Huge swaths of Canada are digging out from a massive snowstorm as another round barrels down. Ontario getting hit today with another major blast of snow. The storm had plenty of people digging out in Ottawa. A similar story in Toronto, where Saturday's storm left close to 10 centimeters on the ground. That city could see up to 35 centimeters by Sunday. Quebec also getting hit hard. 40 centimeters of snow could fall in Montreal by the time the storm passes on Monday.
You guys want to see my shoveling? My shoveling video? I'll show you my shoveling video.
In a last-minute effort to save, some shoppers splurged.
Well, we'll save the tax today and take advantage before it goes back to normal.
Stocking up today to dodge taxes tomorrow.
You're stocking up quite a bit. How long?
Lower taxes is a good thing.
Others aren't impressed by the move or government.
Yeah!
Let's stop the carbon tax.
Alcohol.
People like it, whether it's a driving force.
One leave, representing our unity.
The Trustache lover.
Well, the perfect pet can be hard to find. What's right for one pet owner may not be a match for another. That's what one woman in BC found out in her search for companionship. And as CTV's Adam Sawatsky shows you, she couldn't be happier with her oversized bunny buddy.
Before she started walking with a bunny in her backpack, Armida Ortega was hoping to find the perfect pup.
It is too big, it's too small, too old, and we never got a dog.
And never considered adopting a bunny because they were too timid, until at an animal shelter, she happened upon Toffee.
Every time they would approach the cage, she came, and she was like, pick me up, pick me, you know.
She sounds like Venezuelan or something.
So, Armida picked the rescue rabbit.
Venezuela had crippling socialism. And now they have their money is worth nothing. Their money is worth nothing, and so there's great poverty. People have to pay like ridiculous amounts just for a hot dog or whatever.
Put up and quickly realized she never wanted to let Toffee go.
I was so happy because, I can play. Sometimes I open the door in the bedroom and she's there in the bed, like she owns the bed.
When she wasn't reigning over the dining room rug or claiming the carpet while watching TV, Toffee Cleopatra seemed increasingly curious about expanding her territory outside.
She goes very excited, and I open the door and she just runs inside to the garden.
Toffee liked it so much, Armida started buying clothes to keep the bunny warm no matter the weather, which inspired her husband to build a mini wardrobe to organize a collection of outfits for all sorts of occasions.
Butterfly swings, Halloween, Ukraine colors.
Although, when Armida started carrying Toffee further afield, like to this nearby beach, the bunny would simply wear her birthday suit and stretch out like a sovereign of sand.
And it's when I say we should buy a backpack.
It took the bunny a couple days to start jumping into the backpack on her own, Armida says. But now that she does, they go for regular walks together, where Toffee finds patches of land to preside and people to inspire.
You are so cute. She is just absolutely darling. It made me smile. Oh my gosh.
And Toffee Cleopatra makes Armida feel grateful every day that instead of finding the dog she thought she wanted, she discovered the adventurous rabbit she really needed.
This is our band, the Bunny Cunts.